Hello everyone, this is Cage Fruit, and welcome to the first session of Borderlands 2. We are about to get into it. So we played through Borderlands 1, and then we played through the pre-sequel, and then we took a break to play another Crab's Treasure. Sorry. And yeah, now we're gonna get into 2. Um, I'm learning that the Borderlands games are they are either not just like computer friendly, like PC friendly, or they're just not Steam friendly. Because my my world, the awful way that you can even try to navigate this on Steam, uh, like number one on Steam and number two being streamed. I finally figured out how to fix that stupid one by so when you stream this game, when it goes into OBS, like, so for me, right, the visual that I have on my screen is completely fine. All right, there's nothing wrong in terms of the scaling, right? Um yeah, there's no issue in terms of the window scaling or the full screen and everything. There's no black bars on my screen at all. Um but when I go into OBS, there's always like it changes it from the normal resolution to or the normal aspect ratio to a 1 by 1 aspect ratio, so it's a square, which leaves a lot of space on either side. So I finally fixed it, and I was able to get it to stretch to the full screen, but as a result, on the stream, it sort of looks a little bit stretched compared to like what it actually looks like to me. But that is the only fix that I was able to find. Or, well, figure out, because I don't really think people stream this too often. And then this nonsense, right? So these, so just as a uh, not downloaded. What the hell do you mean not downloaded? I mean, it's not something that you can download, really. All right, as long as it's like all the stuff is here. Okay. Right, so this stuff, so all of this stuff, just keep in mind, I bought this in the whole like Pandora box bundle. It was on sale. Um, and just to be clear, I played all of the Borderlands games before on console, which is why I'm saying like this, like the whole Steam thing and everything doesn't make like a lick of sense because all of this stuff, none of this is in the DLC list. When you go to like the Borderlands 2 page, right? I have Borderlands 2 in my library because it came in the giant bundle thing. Um, but only five of all of these DLCs are in the DLC listings for this game for Borderlands 2. The rest you have to purchase in the bundle. And like they're not even like the ones that you would expect. There's not the classes or the season passes. Like no. So it's the first season pass. It's one helmet for the Gunzerker, one helmet for the soldier, and I think like two of the other skin DLCs, but that's about it. The rest of all of this stuff, all of the, Chromarax, the texture pack and everything, you have to come in here. And the thing is, you can't buy any of these in here because in order to buy any DLC that is compatible with this version of the game, you have to buy it on Steam, which doesn't have any of these listed. Anyway. Just just to be clear as to what I had to go through to just get to this point. Uh yeah, without further ado, let's get back into let's get into for the first time here anyway, Borderlands 2. And just keep in mind, I have played through this in like on console. I had a great time with it. I played through this game the most out of any of the series. I played through like every single character all the way to level 70, no, 81. I'm pretty sure that's the final level it was. So just keep in mind I've played through this story a lot. And as always with Borderlands games, trigger warning for especially Borderlands 1 and 2. Trigger warning for offensive language, and like the blood and gore and stuff, but that's because it's a mature rated game. But because these are a couple of like older-ish games, there's going to be some offensive language in this game, and some themes that are going to be less than okay.
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance. If not, too bad, I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them Vault Hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
But yeah, that just while we're watching this, um, that was just the overarching summary of the first game, and a bit of explanation as to why Hyperion came to Pandora in the first place, from the pre-sequel. Even though, pre-sequel came out after this, but is before this in terms of its chronology. So yeah, the original four Vault Hunters came to this planet seeking a vault. Went and opened the vault, but it was just a monster inside. And they didn't get anything out of it, because back in that game, you didn't get loot for beating a bunch of stuff. Which I thought was strange. Oh yeah, and then the pre-sequel is just explaining why Pandora was where, or why Hyperion came to Pandora in the first place. Is because when they opened the vault, it triggered Iridium, to like have a rapid growth. Uh, and Hyperion was here to attempt to mine a bunch of Iridium because it's valuable and a powerful resource. And then Jack sort of went on his own thing is basically what happened. Axton, the Commando. Oh, and Jack invited Vault Hunters here, much like he did the pre-sequel, Maya the Siren, to basically just lure them all to their deaths because he was betrayed by Lilith and Roland. Um, so he hates all Vault Hunters now, basically. Salvador the Gunzerker. And Zero the Assassin. Every edgy teenager's first choice in character. I know that because it was my first choice in character.
It's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Alright, so we saw what the classes were. So this is Axton, the Commando. He has a turret. You do not get all the things that the turret can do in that cutscene immediately. All of those were very later on upgrades. Next, Zero, Assassin. He's got a... Did it... Huh. Wasn't, like, right here where the... Am I crazy, or, like, did they remove where the action skill and everything was? Okay, there we go. I had just clicked on it, which was a mistake. Alright, Saber Turret. Yeah, so, action skill Deception, and you'll see that it's an O. That the O is actually a 0, and that's because 0 is presumably a robot. Um, yeah, he goes invisible and he does extra damage. So you do... So 0 is a... So this guy, sorry, is weapon specialist, basically. Next you have 0, who is the... He's either long range or short range. He's got no mid range. So it's either snipers or melee. Nothing in between. And Zero's melee is not fantastic. It is very much a novelty of like a one slash, like kill your enemies and then they're done type of thing. Problem is, it does not work on bosses. Uh, Maya, the Siren. Phase lock, she can put enemies in a bubble, and you can augment that bubble to do a bunch of different things. Phase lock multiple enemies. Instead of phase locking them, you can actually control their minds. You can make them do all sorts of elemental damage and explode. You can heal yourself. You can res allies instantly instead of, using it on enemies, etc. Bunch of stuff. Very much a support character, but also capable of putting out a lot of damage. Salvador, Gunzerker. There's nothing really to say much about him. He's got... He it can fire very fast. He's good at putting a lot of lead down screen very quickly, and his action skill is putting more lead down screen and just having a second gun. Nothing else to say about that. I did with one legendary guns effect when I was playing this on my own. The one legendary guns effect was like the best gun in the game at one point. Uh, the but no, not the butcher. The conference call was basically a shotgun that it's a Hyperion gun, which means it gets more accurate the longer you fire it. Um, so the shotgun spread tightened more and more, but also every time you shot, wherever it hit, it would like five other shotguns, like five other blasts would also hit the target. So you would effectively be firing six shots for the price of one, and this thing was fully automatic. And Salvador had two of them, and also Salvador's skills basically make it so that he doesn't run out of ammo while he's firing. So I accidentally crashed my Xbox using Salvador. Uh, Gage. Gage is a summoner type character. Uh, Gage can be support, uh, DPS, ranged, or DPS, like DPS like mid range, or DPS close range. We are going to play Gage, but really quick, I just want to go over Krieg, because we were just doing a melee playthrough with, what's her face, Athena. Krieg is the perfect embodiment of all of any sort of melee style in these games, basically. Krieg's whole shtick is that he just stays alive as long as possible, and even when he goes down, he stays alive. And even when he dies, he kills people and stays alive. That's the entire idea. He can hit enemies from far away with his melee attack. By being able to throw his melee. Um, yeah, and then his action skill is Buzz Axe Rampage, which is him going on a rampage with his Buzz Axe. Not really much else to say about that. You can set the Buzz Axe on fire. You could stick a piece of dynamite to it, but in the end of the day, you're swinging around an axe made out of a circular saw. Anyway, going with Gage. So head, got a bunch of different heads. Feet. Go with that. The school uniform isn't actually dressing her up. This is literally just the color palette. Name, that's fine, because we're not going to be doing this a lot. As I said, I have played through this game more times than I maybe should have.
Great. Another dead Vault Hunter. Handsome Jackson is busy. Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you. Here, take this echo communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside. Man, great! Now that I've met a mighty Vault Hunter, I can finally join the Resistance and Sanctuary.
Give me a moment. I unlocked a bunch of stuff. Okay, there we go. Making sure this is all taken care of. Good.
Against Jack for killing my product line and repair my central processor, so I stopped thinking out loud. I wonder what it's like to have a belly button. Hey!
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive.
Right. Hold on. Forgot options. Keyboard and mouse. As I said, I had to get through a lot to go to even get to this point, so I didn't mess with my stuff. That one. Melee.
For a reason. And I am here to help you.
Okay. That's Angel, the same person from the first game. She was weirdly absent in the second game, right? This claptrap is the claptrap from the pre-sequel. Basically get that confirmed in the end of the pre-sequels. At the end of the pre-sequel
Well done.
cutscene.
Ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Basically, all of the other Vault Hunters and Handsome Jack just start shooting Claptrap and laughing at him, then they
Open!
sort of dump him down the trash chute.
Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bully mongs at bay, or they'll rip your eyes out. Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, vault hunters, claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Now, the creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bully mong named Knuckle Dragger. Killed everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe.
Oh no, it's that thing. Oh, what are these graphics? I literally went through the trouble of downloading the HD texture pack, even though I physically couldn't do it. I went through the trouble of doing that.
The gun in the cabinet.
We'll be fine, Claptrap. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so just, these are all, because, also at the end of the final DLC
Four Vault Hunters
for the
chased
game,
Pandora
or for the pre-sequel.
but their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a mighty vault hunter to help me reach Sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion!
Sorry. But yeah, so after they went and killed Claptrap, personally, then they went and remotely deactivated every Claptrap in the universe. At the end of the final DLC for the pre-sequel. Which is why all of the Claptraps everywhere are dead. Oh, crouch toggle, there we go. Finally. I also only got like not enough hours of sleep last night, like 3,
Great!
which was entirely my fault.
And we'll hunt ourselves
Um,
a bully mong.
but regardless, I'm kind of messed up in the head right now. I did right before this
Onward,
have
see my
insane
minion?
have insane shiny
Can't
luck.
do anything. I'll just assume you didn't see that. Even though Knuckle Dragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in Frostbite Crevasse.
I moved that one out of the way for you. You have no excuse about that one.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
Doubt it. I'll be safe anywhere I go. Cause I'm badass.
Sick of minion! Protect me, Squire!
Mission has an area waypoint. Got it. Yep. Oh, like how with
If we don't get my eye back,
yeah, apparently it's nighttime.
Sanctuary.
Like how there were moonstones in in the pre-sequel. Iridium will be our special currency in this game.
Jack's tearing Pandora apart to find the vault. They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. See? Ooh.
You'll need that funny little
The
robot
obligatory your mom
to
joke
station.
for what
The
was this
last
game, like 2012 or something? Stupid like that.
place you'll be truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
Bonk. 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 Get down. Get up, get down. Yeah, where do you think you're going? PETA could never.
Get me out of here before more bully mongs arrive. You still there? I don't hear bully mongs anymore. Kinda just waiting on you to get me out of here. But please, take some time. Can't help but notice you're not getting me out of here. Maybe you're thinking many things. Friend of friends.
He will go on for like 12. I think he goes on for like 12 minutes or something like that if you don't get him out.
Let me explain how things work here. The Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You see the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
And open.
Yep, also Handsome Jack has a winning personality in this game as well.
I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye is very close.
I mean, is it? I'm just gonna keep attacking the big guy. Because I can. Sorry, this is not going to be a super entertaining fight. You know what? Fuck it. Punch. I cast punch. God, I want to play D&D again.
Woohoo! If you would, retrieve my eye for me.
How did I get all the way over there? I punched him over there.
I say that a lot when I'm frightened. Got my eye? Great! Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me. Much as I'm sure jam your fist into my skull, optic surgery is best left to professionals. My pal Hammerlock in Lyersburg can fix me up. Allons-y.
What? Legendary right off the bat? Yes, please. Thank you. This is great. This is a great weapon in the beginning as well. Hornet's amazing.
We cut through it, chum.
Money.
This door's Hyperion.
Oh shit, hold on.
Child's play.
Sorry about that. It started raining outside and I was just like, oh look, the pitter patter of rain. That's so soothing. And then I was just like, wait a second. There's a window right behind my desk. That's not good. I had to go and close that window.
Open.
Intruders detected. Locking doors.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullymongs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you. Executing phase shift. You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a long way to Sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
Yep, even though most of it's already been looted. It's not that long way to. It's not that much of a long way to Sanctuary. Let's take all that. Gotta shout the gun. Yep. Even though this gun right here that I'm holding is going to make everything extremely easy. Oh, that's the conference call that I was talking about right there in the loading screen. That went by very quickly.
This glacier's run by a bandit named Captain Flint. The jerk kept me as his torture plaything for a few months. We played games like dodge the blowtorch and don't get dunked into the pool of acid. I was really good at the first one.
Attention, people of Pandora. Handsome Jack here, offering $1 million to whoever brings me the head of the Vault Hunter who just arrived in Lyersburg. Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass-murdering leader of the Crimson Ladies. Good hunting, bandits.
See what I meant by this is going to make everything trivially easy?
Boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now!
Also, these characters are going to be a lot more expressive and everything than the previous two games. That's the other reason why I waited to play this game.
Flint's bandits attack, then Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a
Sorry, I just want to make sure that everything is like actually coming through. Okay. Should be fine.
previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me?
I can certainly try, Hammerdoodle. Hammerlock, if you recognize his face, is from the,
Hunter, you give up. We'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be quick, and a hell of a lot less painful than what Handsome Jack will do to you.
I mean, I guess Hammerlock was introduced in this game right here. But if you recognize him from the pre-sequel, it's because he showed up. Well, he's the one who we released Threshers onto Pandora for and later.
This ain't over, Grinder!
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap a favor and repair my eye?
Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you. Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me and him are like two peas in a pod. Two bullets in a bag. Two cannibal midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
The Hammerlock fixed him in the at the end of the pre-sequel's final
Pleasure to meet
cutscene.
you, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock.
After the rest of the Vault Hunters shot him. Also, Sir Hammerlock, great design. Look at him. Look at him.
At your service.
Look at that beautiful man.
Searched the bully mongs for my almanac, but Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, my
Oh god, oh god. That was an accident.
Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits. Murder. I'm head of sanctuary myself. From what I hear, the Crimson Raiders there could use a hero like you. Now, you could hand me the
Robot's eye, please.
Here you are. Look at him. Look how beautiful he is.
Now, let me connect this to this, and... That should do it!
Ha ha! I am alive!
Oh dear, he's talking again.
Minion! Now I've got my eyesight back! And you're far uglier than I remembered!
Yeah, I
Time
am.
to join up with the
Aren't
Crimson
I?
Raiders and Sanctuary! This glacier's full of nothing but murderers
God.
and jerkbags, like that Hammerlock dude!
I'm standing right here, dude. Now that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power. This town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion?
Real quick. I'm not ashamed that I need lower sensitivity.
Roll out!
There we go. It's a lot better.
I see our fearless leader Jack is looking for you. Charming fellow, isn't he? Spouts drivel about bringing peace to the frontier, then shoots unarmed men, women, and children like it was going out of style. Ah, I'm spouting exposition again, aren't I? Apologies. Ah, there you are.
Now discover 2 fast travel destinations. Awesome.
Come on, work, curse you! Ah, fecal matter. The bounty ball's broken. The resistance must have disconnected it before they left the
Yep, so-
sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for you.
Okay.
Ah, well, just
So
speak to
Claptrap's place, and then these are all the DLCs, basically. Yep. Just making sure they're all here because some of them. So like this DLC right here, this was listed as coming soon on Steam and not available yet. Anyway, cleaning up the burg. Gimme. Sweet. Got a shield.
Liarsburg. This town used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and or bustle before its denizens fled to sanctuary to escape Jack's army. Most, anyway. Captain Flint's men killed anyone who stayed. Hello. Though Captain Flint
Can work on more than one mission at a time. Yada yada. Yep.
killed him.
Yep.
In
I'm aware of how
I
that
see no
works.
reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memory of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
I don't know why they had Claptrap give that specific tutorial. Anyway.
Rock and roll. How I do.
Oh, I wanted to punch you to death.
That's one area free of bullymongs.
Yes.
This would be an even greater achievement if anyone
Anyone in line is still alive to celebrate your victory, but still, well done.
Also, there are no laser weapons in this game, nor is there any freeze element, cryo element, or what have you. But we will have very expressive weaponry otherwise.
A fantastic day for capitalism. Good luck.
No, we fight with our fists, not like cowards.
Bullymongs will think twice about raiding peaceful cities in the future. Hopefully.
Doubtful. Geez, sorry. Let's see. Skin. I unlocked many skins, thank you very much, because of all the DLC that came with this game. Oh, there you are, Sir Amalok.
Please make Captain
Be
Flint's
careful.
death as prolonged as possible, would you? Quite the douche he is.
Sure. Alright. Shielded favors, and then bad hair day.
If you're to survive out here for any length of time, you'll need a better shield. I humbly suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson Raider safe house. You'll need to take the elevator up.
Flint and I had a gentleman's agreement in the past. I give him the loot from the bodies Jack ditches in the glacier. He promises not to torch me for hours at a time. And he does it anyway. But that ends today. We're gonna take him out, steal my ship back, and sail to Sanctuary. Let's go
Claptrap
this way.
story is so fucking
Here's what's gonna happen,
annoyingly
Vault
sad.
Hunter. My first mate, Boom Boom, is gonna kill you. Jack's gonna pay us. And I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
You can try.
Do you see my hat? It is the hat of a gentleman. And yet it's missing something. Some je ne sais quoi. I think some bullymong fur might do the trick if you could bring me some. To harvest bullymong fur, you'll need to rip it from their hides with your bare hands. Just weaken a bullymong with gunfire, then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Let me know when you're done with that job.
Oh, right. Map, press M. Cool.
Hey, how did Buckles suck? How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Goodbye.
I should be using my weapons, but the power of punch.
We've hijacked the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need... Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay you for them.
Sorry. I completely spaced. As a result, I just held down the forward button. And then I forgot which one of the audio logs was first.
Hey, everybody! How are you? Jack here.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart. This train doesn't belong to you, so why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy nutballs! What happened to your freaking face?
Cool. Sorry about that. Where is it? Forget. There it is.
Okay, how about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all of you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I just, forgive me. Where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least.
Okay, that Wilhelm that you heard is the Wilhelm that is the Vault Hunter from the pre-sequel. If you remember, he got addicted to, if you listen to his audio logs and stuff, he got addicted to augmenting his body with cybernetics.
Oh, holy crap. Did you see your head? It was like... oh my god. Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood.
Handsome Jack killed her, did he? Shame. A real shame. Please return the echoes to me whenever you are capable of doing so.
Yep. So they were riding a train. Jack intercepted said train. Insulted a woman's dead husband, then murdered her, and then murdered everyone who he forced to witness that.
It's time for free! Ah, I can't die hungry. Just one step closer.
Sorry, my eyeballs are very much slipping downward because, again, I only got like 3 hours of sleep. And I know all of these combat encounters pretty well.
Lydia, what have you done? These are human beings with lives and families and... totally kidding. Screw those guys.
Oh, right.
I'm racking my
Have a couple things to
brain trying
do.
to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I tell you what, I'll give it some more thought.
The sweet songs of... oh,
Sorry. My brain stopped again. Perfect time to talk about what Slag does. So Slag is a new element, basically. Elemental damage type. It doesn't do direct damage. Like, yes, you can take Slag damage, but it doesn't do the damage.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
Ah, what a kidder! Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
And now I'm forgetting what I was saying again. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I shot there. I'm just pretty sure I never shot there in like any of my other like 30 playthroughs.
It all tastes the same. I am not a broken soul in your legless body.
Sorry. Blanked out again. Started walking right into a wall. Anyway, where's your last little friend?
Ooh,
Oh,
there's a
there they are.
fuse on the other side of that electric fence. Just run for the fence. You won't take damage if you go fast enough.
I'm counting on you, Claptrap. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Just do that and be over with it.
Just plug that fuse into Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
A stunning riposte. Now, collect the fur. In addition to making for a spectacular hat decoration, I shall study the fur for my almanac about the creatures of Pandora.
Got your time, boy.
Sorry, trying to think on an empty brain. It's not working out too well for me. Got me, focus. Oh, that's why. I was trying to hold E on something that didn't exist.
Only a few more, if you please.
Again, sorry, I'm really trying right now. God, this is a horrible idea to start off.
I am such a BA.
Oh, you are not,
Ooh,
Cage.
Are you collecting bullymong fur? I love that stuff. It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Claptrap asking you for the bullymong fur you're collecting, as I fear he would do something irredeemably stupid with it, like make a mohawk out of it or something. Let me sweeten the deal. If you bring me the fur, I shall give you one of my finest sniper rifles.
So, Hammerlock wants to give you a sniper rifle. I laugh at his offer. Ha! If you bring me the fur, I'll give you a badass shotgun I found in the hands of a dead vault hunter. It's really fresh. You can still smell the sadness on it.
Wonderful, you've gotten all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
Screw that noise. Bring me the fur, and I'll give you a shotgun.
I'm taking the shotgun. Normally, I do take the sniper rifle, but in this particular case. Gale is more, or Gage is more adept at shotgun handling than sniper rifle handling. God, I feel like friggin' Odysseus in Epic the Musical at
Got the elevator working, have you? Great. Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a shield. This used to be a sizable hub for the Resistance until everyone heard the Hyperion army approaching and fled to Sanctuary.
I was gonna say at the end of Keep Your Friends Close. I feel like Odysseus, I'm waiting for Penelope and Telemachus to just pop down in front of me in a hallucination format and tell me to just keep my eyes open.
Hope you've had your shots.
Well done. Now if you could... Down to Liarsburg, we could see about getting you off this frigid glacier.
Ah, no fall damage. That feels good. God, there's really not much to talk about for me specifically right here, because we're starting a new game, and I've played this game literally dozens, plural dozens, of times. Where's the tiny fucker? There you are. Here.
Fur Mohawk, baby! Woo-hoo! You made the right decision, minion.
You gave the fur to Claptrap. Suppose I can't blame you. The lure of a shotgun is not easily resisted. No hard feelings, chum.
See, that's why we love Claptrap, even though, or not Claptrap, Hammerlock. Even though he hates Claptrap winning, he's able to separate himself from that and just say he did what he could. Sorry, I think there's one more side mission after this one.
Protection from bullets, ho! Would you like to do battle with a midget riding?
Sure, why not? I'd like to do battle with most things, Hammerlock.
Back on a bullymong? The answer is yes. Please proceed to the southern shelf and defeat Midgemong for me. If the answer is no, you are sad, and I have no desire to speak with you further.
Two words, mate. No refund.
Yeah, I gotta stop, like, falling asleep with my eyes open. It's not doing me any favors. God, I hope I don't have to end the stream early because I'm just gonna, like, pass out. That would suck. Whoa, what's going on up there? Oh, it's just wind blowing from the back of that. I thought it was, like... I thought the sky was just absolutely moving. Sorry, I thought I saw something and I acted accordingly. I did not see what I think I saw. Sorry, I thought I had more time on that loading screen, but I forgot that we're on PC right now, and so that is just not the case. No, I want to punch you. I don't know how many circles I was running around in. Again, I'm literally falling asleep at the wheel. In terms of my shiny hunt, nothing has really stood out super exceptionally. Trying to think now. I got 2 rock roasts for me today. And 1 for my partner. I actually got to the shiny own tempo rock roughs, so they're guaranteed to be what's it called? Guaranteed something. Right, guaranteed to be Duskborn later on when I evolve them. Where is that awful? There it is. So Death Trap is kind of bugged in that you can't take this skill or else he will be stuck forever. So this makes it so that Death Trap, your supporter, can summon a shield around their heroes. What was I saying? Oh, right. So the issue is that, like, it activates at any time. So, like, your teammate doesn't need to have their shield completely gone. If they lost like 1 point of durability on the shield, the bot would swing into action and would try to restore their shield to full health. The problem is when it came to enemies who were like shooting them and thus canceling out some of the wait, what in the hell was I on? God, my brain is going 2 steps forward in the conversation, and now I have to take a step back to recalibrate myself. Right, so if the enemies, like, if your teammate lost like 1% of shield, the robot would try to heal them, which would effectively just get it stuck in a loop because this thing doesn't have a cooldown on it. So if an enemy was like shooting your teammate, they would be, yes, getting sort of restored, but also like sort of not restored, because if the enemy like outpaces the restoration, then your teammate's just gonna go down. That's all there is to it. God, I hope I'm able to stream for any period of time. But yeah, that's the only skill that you like can't take for this class without the game physically breaking. Speaking of, this is how we summon him. He is a trash robot, at least for now anyway. Death Trap's up there, doing what he does. Where even is my brain right now? It's creating scenarios that do not exist, and I cannot help but get lost in them because I can't control it. Yep, no, I'm aware. We've been here before. My only lucidity comes from the fact that that my brain eventually just goes like, wait a second, these people aren't real. They don't even exist as a concept.
Alright, playtime's over.
You go. Now. Oh god, I swear I'm trying. Alright, why is this one broken? I don't recall that one being broken. On the console release, anyway. Oh, why am I stuck? Still can't climb up that ladder.
NBD.
Alright, I mentioned how I had found a rock ruff with the own tempo ability, which means it can only evolve into the dusk form. What I didn't say is that at least I don't think I said it, I actually caught 2 of them. Because after I caught mine, I went around looking for one for my partner because I think that she would enjoy that one. I don't always like shiny hunt her Pokemon while I'm in the middle of mine, but or you know, like while I'm in the middle, like while there's not an event going on, is what I mean to say. But sometimes if it's like important and I have like what I need, I'll spend some time getting something for her. Nope. Stop that. Bonk, bonk. Alright, there we go. Now I just gotta wait for this guy to pop out of his little bar, I guess.
Deadly creatures cooperating to survive this hard environment. Also, the midget looked like a little human backpack, but that's funny.
Die for me!
Sorry, fell asleep again while I was, standing up.
Wonderful! Fracas was most helpful to my studies on Bullymong social structures. Return to the bounty board at your earliest convenience.
Thank God, some action.
You are gonna regret those words. You are below us. That's right. Kelly Trap understands the assignment. Anyway. Another one down. I actually don't have to go all the way back and turn it in. Because I can just give it to him later. And he's not offering anything groundbreaking at the moment. Yeah, and that's the only reason why I attack those guys, is specifically so I can get that last bit of experience and level up. Not evolve. I'm not evolving. I'm not a Pokemon, even though I wish I was. Oh god, I might have to call it early at some point. And that's gonna suck, because I don't want to call it early. Just because my brain is struggling to keep up. But anyway, just to be clear of what kind of build I'm gonna go for, it's going to be all Anarchy all the way. So Anarchy, let's just explain what this does, just so I can keep myself awake and also explain what I'm going to do. Right, so this is the main skill. So just to be clear why the skill distribution is set up like this real quick. You have 5-5 here, 5-5 there. The reason for that is you need to invest 5 skill points at a time in order to unlock the next section, or in a skill tree, in order to unlock the next section of the tree. So for instance, let's just take here. If I wanted to, I could put 3 in here, 2 in here, or 1 in here, 4 in here, or 5 in here, and none in here. Doesn't matter. The outcome will be the same. Well, not the outcome, but, you know, because they're different skills. But it doesn't matter which one you dump 5 into, as long as there's you're dumping 5 into this, like into this tree. Then the next row unlocks, which are these 3. And then you can... Now you have the choice between these 5, and you can put 5 skill points into any one of these 5, either, you know, in any sort of combination. So you can then put, you know, you can finish off one of these and start taking on one of these 3. But either way, or you can just skip this row entirely and you can just put 5 and then another 5, and then you've unlocked the 3rd row. Now, this, if you'll notice, this is 4, so you can't, so if you max this out, you can't get to the next row. You have to take 1 skill point in this other skill. Yeah, Anarchy. Just to give a summary of what's going to be happening from here on out. Anarchy: killing an enemy or fully emptying your gun's magazine while in combat grants you a stack of Anarchy. Each stack of Anarchy increases gun damage while decreasing accuracy. Prematurely reloading your gun causes you to lose all stacks of Anarchy. Anarchy stacks are quickly lost while in fight for your life. So, it's gonna seem stupid, but, you know, it'll get there, you know, once you accumulate enough. So, unlocking this skill unlocks you to collect Anarchy stacks when you either kill or when you completely empty your gun's clip. So, your next level, your gun damage is going to be plus 1.75% per stack. The accuracy is going to be minus 1.7, so your crosshairs are going to spread out minus 1.75% per stack. What they also don't tell you is that your recoil also increases per stack. But that's fine. You won't have to really worry about that at some point anyway. And your max anarchy stacks are 150. You can have 150, so at max stacks you have you have plus 262.5% gun damage. So you've effectively tripled your gun damage output. Actually multiplied it by like 3.5 really. And even over that, so closer to... Sorry again, I was... God, that was from a hallucination from earlier, where I was hallucinating an entirely different scenario, and then I snapped back to reality and realized that it wasn't real. Again, I was literally about to talk about a person who doesn't exist, even in my life. God, I hate hallucinations. They make me question, like, what's real and what's not. And I have to, like, do extreme intellectualization in order to, like, remember the past sometimes. Or remember what wasn't in the past, really. And when I say extreme intellectualization, I don't mean, like, oh, I'm just smarter and I have to, you know, use my big brain to tell, you know, to tell things apart. It's like, no, I mean, like, I have to physically, like, run through the logic of why that person isn't real. That way I can actually convince my brain that they don't exist. I know, it's... What I'm saying makes, like, 0 sense. But I promise it's torture. Come on, get me up. Get me up. That time I wasn't stuck. I was just actively trying to get up somewhere where I don't think I was supposed to be. Or not that I don't think I was supposed to be, but I wasn't supposed to, like, go up that specific way. Where'd you go? Gotta get used to melee. Because guess what? The path that I'm choosing is also partially a melee class.
What'd I tell you, suckers?
God, why?
I rule! It's robot
Death Trap,
fight
go over
time!
there and do something with that. Oh, also, I forgot to unlock this skill, so I'm not gaining any anarchy stacks.
And open!
I should probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of wood. Actually, I'll go get it.
Terminated!
What, Stallion? Here you go. What, Stallion?
Okay.
Say hello. Yeah. Mud Stallion says hello.
This way!
Oh, that was stupid. For some reason, my brain was telling me, like, yeah, no, R means something completely different. You have to press R to advance in the game, and then I accidentally reloaded and lost my 1 anarchy stack. Oh well.
It's Boom Boom!
This is Captain Flint's first mate, Boom Boom.
Light the fuses, bitches! I'm ready to blow!
Which one is his first mate? Wouldn't we like to know? Anyway. I said that this gun was going to be a key component in a bunch of stuff. Well, These guys are your first armored enemies, and you don't get any. You typically wouldn't have come across any corrosive weapons up to this point. Hey, look, I won.
Looks like you dropped a grenade mine. Be sure to equip it.
Oh, hey, look, I actually got his legendary drop. That's great. This is also a great grenade mod.
Over here. Ragged, fragged, lock, gate. Ooh, idea. Minion, get on that cannon. Just blast this gate down. But don't do it until I'm out of the way. Understand? If you shot the gate now, that could cause serious damage to me. So don't do that. I'm just standing here to show you the area you should shoot after I move away. Which I will once I'm totally convinced you understand the instructions that I'm relaying to you. Do you understand? I know it's kind of
Anyway, does this remind you of
but
anything?
just
These are
stick
from
with me,
these are the
okay?
canon,
When it's okay,
also the
when you
cannons
shoot
in
this
Borderlands
gate
pre-sequel.
with the cannon, I'll say something like,
Also,
"Shoot
he's
the
gonna go
gate with the
on, so it does
cannon
not
now."
matter.
But that was just a test, right? You didn't shoot the gate when I said that, which was good. Shoot the gate with the cannon now. Also another test. You're doing me proud, minion. Actually, I'm getting bored. Just shoot the gate now for realsies.
There we go. You could have done that any time to cut him off. Would not have mattered. Anyway, go get him, Deathtrap. Also, I'm pretty sure that like half of what Gage says is just movie references, but I don't know the movie she's referencing for it to make any difference. Oh, great. You're bugged. If you could just stay that way, I would appreciate it. Perfect. Don't stop. You guys could just remain bugged forever. Gotta remember to not reload. I have to remember to do a lot of things, you know, like stay awake right now. Luckily you can switch guns and be safe, but I can't tell you how stressful it is seeing that like 8 in the chamber and wanting to reload.
Captain Flint's ship before the flash freeze?
Or 8 in the magazine,
Which
sorry.
explains why his men are currently beating the crap out of me. Right, guys?
Shut up!
Okay.
Oh god. I saw that propeller and again I'm just like not doing too hot. And I thought that the propeller up there, or not the propeller, but you know, that this particular section, I thought that was a rack that was heading towards me. Sorry, I was lost in another dream.
You're gonna get it.
Yep. Nope, I understand that my inventory is full. Oh, I reloaded and got rid of my sacks, damn it. I don't even remember doing that.
Missed a little hunk of junk. The noises he made when we set him on fire. a tear to my eye.
I'm gonna try to beat Captain Flint, and then I might call it because I was a fool last night.
Robot 1, ugly 0.
God, focus me. I don't even know how I got over here in general.
The robot. You are a mean machine.
Again, sorry, I'm losing it. Alright, Flint. It's time to rush you. I'm not even gonna worry about all your minions unless they pose a significant threat to me, and I mean significant. Like what's about to happen right here.
Fun!
Yep, there you are.
Frag 'em, babe! Coming through with my bots, guys.
Got a proposition for you two. You and Clappy be our personal torture buddies for life, and we won't kill you. Think it over.
Ow! Guys, you don't have to beat me up. We can talk this through, right? Oh, I'm fine. I wish you wouldn't beat me up, though. Why? Because it really hurts. You make a good point, Claptrap. But beating you up makes us feel really good. I know, guys. But it makes me feel really bad. But Claptrap, you're a robot. Are you even capable of feeling pain? Well, no, I guess I'm not. So, pummeling you makes us feel good and doesn't hurt you. So there's no harm in us continuing to do it, right? Actually, now that I've talked it all out, I think you guys have the moral high ground here. Pummel away!
Damn it. God, if only I could just use my brain a little bit more right now, that would be great. Also, time to test out new grenade mod. Check this out. Boing, boing. And it just keeps going.
Second Flint, my new minion's a bona fide badass.
Oh, not bona fide, anyway.
The sweet songs of sausage dumps will fill my day!
Protect me, Squire!
Ah!
Sorry. Again.
Death by robot.
Maybe if I let Death Trap out, Death Trap will keep track of everything for me. So I can just follow him around.
Robot. Terminated!
Oh god. That was a big migraine right there.
Let's go this way!
Alright, so keep in mind what I said at the end of the pre-sequel. They took away his stair climbing wheel in order for him to function as a claptrap so that he can have his door opening protocols. Oh, right. And that skill that I just upgraded actually used to be bugged with Gauge in particular, so that one decreases your ammo, like the size of your clip by a certain amount. And it also increases your reload speed. Problem is that there is a gun here that only has one bullet in it at any given time, and this skill lowered that bullet to technically less than +1. Or technically less than 1. So it would always have 0 in the clip. And you would never be able to fire it because it needed that 1 in the chamber.
Time, old pal. Standing on immobile platforms is one of my top 3. I ascend!
Sorry. Oh, hey, look at all this free stuff. That's so weird. Just hanging out on the scaffolding right there. Oh, and a weapons store.
Anywhere else? I made sure of that. Come back anytime.
Come on out, Flint! Your claptrap unit has returned!
It's our new torture dolls, boys! Let's turn up the heat!
Captain Flint, burn baby burn.
Oh, Sphincters! I'm so sorry, Captain Flint, sir! Please, don't burn me again!
Death trap together. Alright, I'm up to 3. Sorry, my brain went away there for a second. Bonk. Oh god, Death Trap is fucking him up. Alright, Death Trap, you go. I'm gonna focus on these guys. Try to anyway. Sorry, Captain Flint, but this one is not personal. Not personal. Oh, hey, look, I got the weapon as well. So, like, every boss will have a unique weapon or or a special legendary that they can drop in this game as compared to the first Borderlands game, where they like didn't have any loot they could drop like at all. Come on, don't trap me places.
All right, now we just gotta get to my ship.
Sorry. I was... God, I don't even know what I'm friggin' hallucinating about anymore. Literally, like, different timelines. Sorry. God, my brain saw something else, and I knew it was something that wasn't real because it didn't make any sense for it to be real.
There she is, me mighty vessel. Lower her into the water, you salty dog.
Nothing else in here, right? Okay, good.
And now, let us set sail.
Alright, and this is what setting sail looks like. Ugh.
We're near Sanctuary, buddy. You go on ahead. Tell the locals what we'll require for my welcome back party. I'll stay in here and give them time to get what we need. Number one, ladies. Obvious. Number two, dudes, but hideous ones. We're talking morbidly obese. We're talking body odor. We're talking acne scars. The ladies will take one look at these uggos and bam! Eyes start looking pretty good. Suddenly it's not, ew, get away from me, you pervy little robot, you're creeping me out. Why are you crying? I didn't even know robots could cry. Look, if I give you a hug, will you stop crying? Alright, but that dish tray is, oh my god! What is this, motor oil? It'll be more like, Claptrap, rescue me from these uggos and hump my leg, which I will. Number three, we'll need booze, in case that other stuff doesn't work. Number four, streamers. Number five, are you writing all this down? Minion, are you even here? Still? Lonely.
What kind of women Claptrap would want to hump their legs? I am unaware of, and I don't want to find out. Um. In any event, I clearly cannot go on because my brain is not functioning correctly right now. I'm seeing and hearing things that aren't there, entire other conversations and places and people. And it's also getting loud behind me, and also it started raining, which means I had to close my window, which means it is boiling my brain on top of I guess it would be broiling right now. I think it's broiling my brain on top of me being incredibly tired. So we're gonna stop this on Flint, and then we're gonna get to Sanctuary next time on Monday. In any case, thank you for watching the pilot. I apologize for my piss poor performance. That'll change tomorrow because I'm definitely not gonna stay up as late tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow I start, what was it? Right, Monster Hunter Rise as my Tuesday, Thursday stream. Yep, we're going to start that. I'm going to figure out what my main weapon is going to be live, or my main weapon type anyway is going to be live, and then we're just going to see how many hunts that we can do as quickly as we can do them. I'm probably not going to use a ranged weapon, as I don't really vibe with them in the Monster Hunter games. They just don't mesh with me personally. I don't have anything against you if you like to use them. In any case, thank you again so much for watching. Thank you to anybody who tuned in live. Again, sorry for my performance and mental cognizance in this one. And thank you to anybody who's watching this later on the video, later on the VODs. Really appreciate you as well. Again, my apologies for the aforementioned issues that I'm having. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Just remember to interact with the video and the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, or follow, depending on which platform you're on, Twitch or YouTube. So yeah, goodbye and good night.